I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm back. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed.
All right, for this video, I want to talk about insurance versus non-insurance and doing bad deals, all right? Because you're new in business and you want to be able to get the business, also the swamp. That comes with some of the bad deals. Insurance. I believe that all businesses should have insurance. There's a lot of businesses, they open up and they cannot afford insurance, or they do not have insurance, or just for some reason they don't get it. Insurance is going to protect you from liabilities. And by liabilities, you might be like, look, Mo, all right, I know myself, I'm not a liability, but you're hiring staff. Your staff is then a liability. Whatever they do in the business, good or bad, will come back to hunt you. And you can actually get in trouble, you can get sued. And what insurance is going to do, the insurance is going to step in and act as a shield. Depending on the insurance that you have, they're going to hire lawyers, they're going to hire investigators, they're going to respond back, they're going to represent you, and they're going to pay the majority of whatever the damage is for the liabilities, so that way you can keep doing your business and living your life. Okay, there was a big storm. It flooded a particular area in New York. This was in New York, very long time ago, it flooded it. And I had a supervisor, and he says, all the businesses that reopened had insurance. All the businesses that did not reopen, they did not have insurance. It's easier to tell the businesses that did. Just food for thought, had especially discussing and always thinking about insurance. There's different levels of insurance, okay? You should get the insurance that's best for you and your business. And you should get the insurance that grows with your business. Me, I always get the max, just for the peace of mind. Clients, they ask for it. The bigger their business, the bigger the client, they're gonna ask for more insurances, way more than what a smaller client will ask for. For example, a big box store. Big box stores are going to ask you and require that you beef up your insurance to the max. Now, are there certain things that you can waive on insurances? Yeah, but you're going to need permissions, okay? Client has it in their agreement. We want you to have vehicle insurance. You go to the client and you say, client, I understand your agreement, but there's no need to have a vehicle on site. Is there any way that we can get this waived? Majority of the time, the client is going to agree and say, yes, we can have that waived, but please get all the other provisions that we need.
Ready to unlock the secrets of the stock market? Discover the fundamentals and unleash your potential for passive income. Compound interest, paired with strategic stock choices, can transform your future. Join us to learn the art of smart investments and strategic thinking. Ready to invest wisely, even in times of recession? Enroll now. Don't miss this opportunity to shape your financial future. Start your journey today.
And that, but the third thing on the three-legged stool pyramid is your personal savings, whether that's cash, whether that's investments, and certainly your 401k. Look, I just did a whole episode on Sozcast yesterday that only 50% of Americans are actually invested in the stock market. So if you think you're just going to save your way to retirement or save your way to become a millionaire, you have another thing coming. You actually have to invest, and you actually have to use the power of compound interest to have your money grow. It's how I became a millionaire, just by pumping money in and year out. What's the maximum 401k contribution at this point? About 20 grand a year. So when you're doing that, your money grows and grows and grows. You actually have to invest, and you actually have to use the power of compound interest to have your money grow. It's how I became a millionaire, just by pumping money in and year out. You actually have to invest, and you actually have to use the power of compound interest to have your money grow. It's how I became a millionaire, just by pumping money in and year out. You actually have to invest, and you actually have to use the power of compound interest to have your money grow. It's how I became a millionaire, just by pumping money in and year out.
All right, in the beginning of your business, you're trying to mature, you're trying to prove yourself. You're going to take some deals that you might not make a lot of profit. They might not be in your best interest or favor, and it comes with a lot of headaches. I want to say each their own, but if you have a clear set dream and a goal and you know where you're going to be, you're going to eat those bad deals. Me personally, I had to eat bad deals for a very long time till I got to the point where I could afford not to. And I'd be with my team and I'd be like, hell no, I don't want to take this deal. This is a very bad deal. They're trying to screw us over on it. We're not making no money off the deal. Now, there's plenty of times, because I have a team. The team will come back and they'll be like, this is a good deal. And they get mad, okay? So this is something that you got to tread lightly, because they will get mad. Why are you turning away? This is a good deal. There's nothing wrong with it. Then you got to break down the mathematics. He doesn't want to pay the taxes. We got to pay the insurance. On top of that, after we pay the taxes, we pay the insurance, and he asks for a discount. We're literally walking away with $2. That's not fair to us, and that's not fair to him. And you got to think, God forbid, if a lawsuit happens, now we're getting binged, and we're only making $2 an hour. When you break it down to your staff or individual like that, it's eye-opening. It's eye-opening. That's what I really look at all the deals. So you're going to take some bad deals. What's another bad deal? The location of the job site or the work area or wherever you're doing your business is 2 hours out. I done traveled 8 hours out. I done slept in my car overnight. I have done some really extraordinary things to get a job done or to do the job. Okay. So you got to put in your goal list how long you're going to be able to do bad deals. What are you willing to tolerate for the bad deals? Because what I am going to tell you is that what you're not willing to do, the next guy is willing to do. It was this particular company I didn't want to work with. I don't want no more deals from this company, man. I'm tired. Every time there's always an issue, they're difficult. Well, they started moving in competitors. What I do, call the company. Hey, listen, I'm going to take all your deals. Whatever deal that you want me to take, I will take. Why? Because I didn't want new competition scoping out my area. The rule of thumb, some people think, oh, if you're in this area, it has to be profitable. If you're in this area, you're definitely making money. Something's going on here that I don't know about. And the last thing that you want is another company bringing in competitors or competition in your area. Why? Because you don't want to take the deal and they can't find anybody else. And the next guy is driving out there and he's like, listen, man, I'm tired of driving out here. I'm going to get a base. Okay, I call it a Terminator. I'm going to put a Terminator in this area. He's going to get me new business and start cleaning our house. No, we don't want no Terminators. We don't want no AIs. We don't want no machines. And we don't want no competitors moving in our area. Give me all the work that you want me to have. I will do it. And I'll make sure that the job is done at above a level of satisfactory. That way, you get your peace of mind and I get the peace of mind. At the end of the day, it wasn't money that motivated me. I didn't care about the money that we was making from them at all. What I cared about was that, once again, the competitor was not moving in.
Are you a busy business owner? Do you have a team? Do you need a seasoned CEO to turn the situation around for the better? When it comes to finances, when it comes to business, do you have your systems in place? Book now a conference call for $200 an hour. And if you need more hands-on approach or more hours, call for our consultant prices so you can get the hourly rate adjusted. We are operating worldwide. Send us a detailed email to support@knowledgetv.net about your needs with your name, business, and contact information so we can reach out to you as soon as possible.
Another topic that comes with bad deals is a swamp area, a gray area. Asking you to do things that's unethical, asking you to do things that they know damn well that they wouldn't do them damn selves, but they're going to ask you to do it. And that's when you get caught between a hard rock and a hard place. Because once you tell this individual no, there's going to be repercussions. And then if you tell this individual yes, and things go all the hell, they're going to say, listen, I had you on the phone with my lawyer, and you reassured us, and you said everything was X, Y, Z. Now all of a sudden things want to change. The best advice that I can give you in these situations is make sure that you're very well compensated. If you got to be in a bad deal, make sure that you're not in a position where you got to compromise your values, and you got to be okay and comfortable to walk out. Why? Because this person is asking you to do anything unethical they're not for your best interest and they don't care about you. And once the smoke clears and whatever aftermath of the event happens, they're throwing you underneath the bus as far as they can. They're throwing you underneath the bus as far as they can. They're going to let you get railroaded. They don't care about you. All they care about is their well-being, and that they was able to walk out of this situation without no problems or no issues, and that they was able to save their own behind with your skin. Okay, I didn't pull many people out of the fire, and at the end of the day, they only cared about one, that they got pulled out of the fire. In some situations, I wasn't even compensated all the way. They didn't even finish paying me. The job was done successful. They got pulled out the fire. They didn't have, there probably was little bumps along the way, but when you look at the scale of the job and overall and everything that you was asking for and demanding, I deserve an A plus. Okay, I want to end the video here saying thank you for your time. Make sure that you can get your insurance. That's another thing. There's a lot of different insurance companies, so shop around. Another thing with insurance, they could be in different states and cover you. So this is another jewel that I'm going to give you. Knowledge is the key to the city of riches and to resources. Okay, try to look for insurance companies in states where the cost of living is less. Try to look for services in states where the cost of living is less. And as long as it's a digital service or even something that they can mail to you, guess what? You're not going to be paying, let's say, New York City, California, maybe Florida, Chicago, maybe. The prices could be definitely inflated. I may or may not be right with this, and I haven't done the research, but I'm saying this off the top of my head. Detroit might be a little bit more affordable. I know they are in some cases with marketing. We're looking at marketing in that area with some other businesses that we're doing. Detroit was brought up. Atlanta, Mississippi, definitely states where the minimum wage is a little bit lower. And this is why another thing that is going to be very important to you down the line is being worldwide, all right, is learning about the world, how to call different parts of the world to get information and items that you need, okay? A lot of parts of the world do speak English, all right? We're very spoiled. English is spoken, and in some countries, they teach them in school. Why? Because they want to be competitive. Not that they love America, no. They love the money. It's all about the money. So that's about insurances, the tough jobs. If you're going to be taking jobs that's not in your best favor, make sure that you try to have an end date, a start date, end date. Try to keep it to a minimum. But at the same time, when you're open, one, you're excited. Two, I don't want to say that you're desperate, but you need to pay your bills. This particular job isn't the best job that you want to do, but guess what? It's going to keep the lights on so you can live to die another day. So you take that job and then you advertise twice as hard so that way you can get out of that vicious circle and the swampy areas. If you get clients or if you get individuals that want you to do unethical things, definitely weigh the risk versus reward, because you don't want to be in a situation where you're pulling your insurance to cover yourself because you got caught doing something that's unethical, that's going to damage your business and cause it a hardship in the long run. I hope that you found added value to this. Thank you for joining my Patreon. Thank you for being part of it. I'm going to assume that you're also on my YouTube. If not, please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel where you can get more business knowledge. And I believe in dropping jewels. You know, the key to the city of riches is knowledge. Okay, with knowledge you can accomplish so much. All right, especially knowing about systems.